Let's talk. On June 24th, 2021, Microsoft announced their next version of Windows, Windows 11, and I hate it. That's right, so now there is a Windows version after Windows 10, which Microsoft said was gonna be their last version of Windows. You lied to me, Microsoft. That's not cool, man. So, yeah. I have a lot of complaints. So, let me just go over them real quick. First thing I want to start on is the freaking minimum requirements. I mean, 1 gigahertz processor with 2 cores. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Computers nowadays are more than 2 cores. 4 gigabytes of RAM. Understand, well, I mean, I know a lot of people, and I have a couple, like, in the past computers that ran on 4 gigs or less, and, not to mention, that's double of Windows 10's requirements. Storage, 64 gigabytes. Windows 10 only needed 20. System firmware, UEFI. As far as I know, UEFI is kind of new. I mean, literally the computer I had before the one I have now, the one right there, my old Acer, that did not have UEFI. And I was only using, and I've only had this computer for like a year and a half. TPM. What the frick is a TPM? I'm literally like working on applying for an A+ certification, which means like IT and computer IT and stuff, and nowhere in the handbook does it say anything about a TPM, and it's the latest revision. Graphics card, DirectX 12. Okay, that makes sense. Almost every graphics card nowadays has DirectX 12. I mean, Windows 10 only needed 9, but yeah, DirectX 12 is almost everywhere. But still, there's a lot that only really run 11. Display, HD resolution 720p. Windows 10 only needed 800 by 600. And you need an internet connection in order to go through setup on the Home Edition. If you're on the Home Edition and you're going through setup and you're not on Wi-Fi or Ethernet or whatever, you can't set up Windows because it wants you to sign into a Microsoft account. I mean, yeah, sure, that's fine, but like, Microsoft, haven't you learned your mistake in 2013 with the freaking Xbox One? You did a very similar thing there, and that's why PlayStation kind of won the console war for that generation. I'm just saying. Actually, let me show you something cool. Alright, here's PC health check on Windows. Yeah. Let's see if my PC can run it. Nope. And, let you know, my PC isn't bad. It definitely, you can see here, and plus, let me just pull my specs up on screen right there. There they are. My PC can very much run Windows 11. I don't know what it means by, this PC cannot run Windows 11. While this PC doesn't meet the system requirements to run Windows 11, you keep running Windows 10 updates. Okay, thanks for telling me. Your PC's bad. Stay with the old one. I don't get what doesn't qualify, but I don't know. It's kind of stupid. It's very stupid. Moving on, I want to talk about another thing that bothers me a lot, which is I don't know what you want me to say. It looks like what would happen if Mac OS and Chrome OS had a baby together. I mean, just look at the freaking thing. I mean, it has like the apps in the center and like the start button there too. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. Windows 10 has always been known for having it all the way on the on the side. So it's like you click on the corner and boom, you have the start menu. And also, look at the start menu. It's like floating above it. Why? Now I know with the center taskbar, you can fix that by like you can go into settings and reposition it to the. But why move it in the first place? I mean, Windows 11 seems to be like, yeah, a lot of the UI is based on that project Windows 10X that they were doing a while back, because that had a similar thing with like the start menu and the centered taskbar. But that was a different project. That was them trying to do like what Chromebooks do, which has the center taskbar. Windows is supposed to be better than Chromebooks. So I just don't. I mean, obviously you can put it to right, but I just don't like the start menu either. Like, there's no like live tiles and stuff and all that. I don't like it. It's dumb. Also, not to mention the logo. I don't really like the logo. I mean, like I like the coloring of it. Like, yeah, it's got the nice like Windows blue. But and like it's got like the gradient shading on it. I just don't like it's like flattened. It's literally the Windows 10 logo but at an angle. And like, why? It seems to be some sort of theme where it's like they'll like reuse logos for a little while. Like Windows Vista, Windows 7, they look pretty similar. Windows 8, 8.1 and 10. They were, I think, the exact same. Windows 95 will probably actually no. Windows 3.1 to Windows 2000. They use the same flag, and then Windows 11 is gonna be the new one. Let me put up a picture. This sums it up pretty well. Yeah, that it. Not to mention the fact that it's literally the Microsoft logo but blue, and that's it. I'm not a fan of the logo. If I do ever get Windows 11, which I probably won't, I'm probably just gonna get some sort of software that changes it to look like the original again. Or just not upgrade. I still got another 4 years till I'm forced to switch, or just put up with endless support. But yeah, just a couple of things I want to talk about also, including. Now I know some of you are going to be looking at me like, Colin, you're stupid. Computers got better, and I'm like, well, yeah. Computers did get better over the past 6 years tremendously, but Windows 11, other than UI, I don't really think there's a difference in spec. I mean, what more resources could it be using to the point to where it's like twice as much as everything that Windows 10 needed? And the TPM and all that, and UEFI, whatever, that's probably for like security and stability, so that's slightly understandable. But like RAM and hard disk space and CPU and graphics, all that, like what's the point? The Windows 11 has less transparency. As far as I've seen on screenshots and videos, it has less transparency than Windows 10. So yeah, I'm aware that tech did get better and requirements are higher, but like that high? Come on, Windows 7 and 10 have the same spec. And that's also a 6-year difference. And they have the same. So yeah, that's what I don't really get. In conclusion, I'm not planning on upgrading to Windows 11 anytime soon unless I have to. I'm not a fan of the fact that, one, not only is my computer not even able to run the thing for some reason, two, I just don't like the way it looks. And I don't think it's gonna I mean, like, a lot of people say that they like it, like, other than me, like, a lot of people say that they do like it. So, like, yeah. I know it's probably going to do well. It's just I personally am not going to upgrade to it. Just like how I stuck with Windows 7 for a little bit before I upgraded to Windows 10. And the only reason I upgraded is because the new computer came with it. Yeah, thanks for watching my review. Please don't give me too much hate. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time. I hope to do more commentaries like this one. More commentaries in general. But, yeah, see you next time, guys. Bye.